It's 6:15. Welcome back to Wake Up Northwest. In this week's Madeline Motivates, Washington and Oregon have new COVID-19 restrictions, including bans on social gatherings. And with Thanksgiving just over a week away, the new measures may leave you wondering how and even if you should celebrate. Well, knowing how and when to say no to holiday gatherings is essential when it comes to protecting yourself and others. Well, we have Dr. Amy Person, health officer for the Benton-Franklin Health District, on the phone with us again this week to offer some advice when it comes to this. Good morning, Dr. Person.
Good morning.
Okay, well, despite these new statewide measures to slow the spread of the virus, some people unfortunately may choose to ignore those restrictions. So if this happens, what are some ways that you can respectfully say no if you get an invitation that doesn't align with the restrictions?
I think it's easiest and best to really keep it simple, to be very clear that it's about your comfort level. It's not personal. It's not political. Just as simple. I'm not comfortable with large gatherings right now. Hope to see you very soon.
That's so true. You know, I was just listening to a podcast this morning about saying no. And quite often, I think a lot of women especially, we make it so complicated when really, if you choose to say no, it's your decision. You don't have to worry about the impact as much. That's great advice. So what are some examples for people like me sometimes? I have trouble saying no to things. So can you give me an example of a phrase other than what you just said, some other ways you could say it to someone?
Sure. I can't wait to see you, but I'm not ready to get together in person yet. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Let's get on a Zoom call. Or it sounds fun. I wish I could come, but until things change, I'm really not ready for that yet.
Yeah, great examples. So on the other hand here, if you're someone who extends an invitation and someone says no to you, what's a respectful way to respond to that person?
Recognize their intent. When people are saying no, again, it's not personal. So say, I understand you're not comfortable. We're looking forward to seeing you sometime soon. So again, this is really about respect. It's about all of us really wanting to look out for each other and for those closest to us.
Absolutely, and I think we've all seen, especially online, in the comment sections, typically you see that lack of respect for one another, and that's really what all this is about. So thank you for joining us, Dr. Person.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, saying no, at least for me, is never easy, especially when you have to say it to your family and your close friends. I just wanted to give you some encouragement to remember that it's okay to say no when it comes to protecting your health, especially during the holidays. And if you'd like more advice on navigating social settings during the pandemic, which has become especially relevant right now with the new restrictions, I'd suggest reading the COVID Chat. It's a recent blog post from the Washington coronavirus response. A lot of great tips there when it comes to respectfully saying no and setting your own boundaries. You can find a link to that on our website from last week's Madeline Motivates. That's on NBCRightNow.com.